Good morning, meaties. It's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Forgive me, I was sick all weekend, a little bit yesterday, so I slept in, recovered. I think I'm okay now. Hopefully. We'll see. I've just been sick all year, to be honest. Between Chelsea and I don't think we've had a day where the two of us were both good and healthy, but hopefully that's coming soon. Hope so. How's everybody doing? Welcome to your first official live stream from the new channel, Dead Meat Presents. It's here. We're doing it. It's right here. So, I expect lower viewers just because we're still building this channel up. But for the people who came, you'll stay for it. What's the Michigan slogan? The people who stay will be champions. You're champions. Especially Froggy Fresh shitposts, who was the first person in the chat. Thanks, Froggy Fresh. Way to get it in. All right, let's talk about horror news of the past week. And see, Harvey Burton, you are a champion. You don't call yourself not a champion. I don't want to hear that negativity, all right? You're on Dead Meat Presents. You're a gift, all right? I don't want to hear no bullshit. You build yourself up. You get yourself going. Oh, you know what? David of the Dead, I did hear about the Joshua Leonard Blair Witch stuff. That's not on my list. Maybe we'll look into it next week. Sorry. I don't know why that's not on the list. Can't catch everything. We do have a little bit of a light week in terms of news, so let's go ahead and get into it. First off, Brad Dourif is retiring from acting except for Chucky. So don't worry. Don't worry. I don't know the last time he did something that wasn't Chucky. Let's learn together. Oh my god, look at that nasty homepage with this Bing. When was the last time he did something that wasn't Chucky? According to Wikipedia, a short film called The Living, and then in 2021, a film called The Shuru Process. Starring Fiona Dourif. Great. So, he was in there. This looks fun. But yeah, he's mostly been doing Chucky lately, so no surprise that he's taking a step back from other stuff. It is good, though, that he is sticking with that role. Man, is 74 years old. That's young nowadays, man. Not young. It's not young, let's not be, but it's not old like it may have been before. You can't keep a good guy down. That's right, SP900, thank you. So he'll keep doing Chucky since Mancini plans to do Chucky Season 4, and if you didn't catch the exclusive drop on Scream Dreams, a little podcast co-hosted by a guy named James H. Neese, he's also hoping to do a Chucky movie, that'll work in conjunction with the TV show. So, Brad will be on deck for those, and speaking of Brad, gonna get a little heap of him this Friday on the kill count. The Exorcist 3, my favorite fucking performance from him. I haven't seen all his movies, but his performance in The Exorcist 3 is amazing, and I love it, and I just can't get over how enjoyable it is. He has like 2 very extended scenes with lots of monologues, and whenever those come up in the movie, I'm just like, I am seated, I'm ready to go, I'm just watching him cry and like monologue and yell, and I would do my best Brad Dourif now, but Chelsea is across the hall sleeping, trying to sleep, so I won't do it. But and the screen cap that they used here at Joe Blow, this is from Kira's documentary. Wonder if they asked her. Hope so. Any source on this? Any source on this image? You're not gonna source it? Okay. That's from Kira's documentary, Living with Chucky, which has a few talking heads from a little guy named James A. Janine, so, check that out. Living with Chucky. Dear friend Kira Gardner, daughter of Tony Gardner, the Chucky makeup artist. Wednesday, season 2, casts Steve Buscemi. Everyone loves Steve Buscemi, right? Right? He's one of those guys who everyone loves. Does anyone not like Steve Buscemi? Because I feel like years ago, maybe in like 2015, I think Tom Hanks was ranked as like the most likable celebrity or like actor or whatever. I feel like since then he spoke out a little politically, and so maybe some people don't care for Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks. He's a likable guy, but Steve, who the fuck could dislike Steve Buscemi? A little weirdo, a little gremlin. He'll do whatever. Him and Willem Dafoe, I feel like they'll get down in the fucking dirt, man. No one who's welcome in Sarah Memot's circle dislikes Steve Buscemi. That's right. That's right. And yeah, everyone, it's basically a meme on Reddit, but Steve Buscemi, like, helped out post 9/11 as a firefighter. Exactly, yep, it just came up. Rob said he can do it all, firefighter during 9/11. Yep, exactly. For anyone who doesn't know, Steve Buscemi, after 9/11, helped out with the New York, like, firefighting department and like, helped, you know, rescue people and clean up. I don't know the details of what he did, but he helped out. He did more than I did. I mean, granted, I was like fucking 12 years old, but did more than most people did. So Steve Buscemi, I don't know how we dislike him, but he's going to do season 2 of Wednesday, which will play the new principal at Nevermore Academy. Cool, thanks Variety. Spoiler implicitly. I haven't watched season 1 of Wednesday. I will before this new one comes out, but it sounds like I got plenty of time because this thing hasn't even filmed yet. But sounds like something happens to the original principal in season 1. And seeing as how this article says that Wednesday successfully solved a series of grisly murders, I'm thinking the principal had something to do with it. That's my guess. That's my educated guess. I don't know. Thanks, Variety. Maybe leave me with a variety of shows that you haven't spoiled. All right. Back on Variety, The Devil's Bath sets a Tribeca premiere. The Devil's Bath, I've never heard of this, but it's by the filmmakers, the Austrian writers and directors who did Goodnight Mommy and The Lodge. Goodnight Mommy I liked. The Lodge I really liked. Lodge was some good winter horror. I really liked Lodge. I know, it's been over a year. I know. It's I'm just joking about Wednesday being spoiled. It's fine. I should have watched it. Everyone else did. That's on me. That's on me, okay? But yes, I really enjoyed The Lodge. I thought it was a really good wintry, kind of cerebral horror that wasn't too dour. I remember it came out and I thought that it would be too depressing. I mean, it's a little heavy, but it's not like, bleh. I thought it was good stuff. So they're making another movie, The Devil's Bath, and it's a period film in 1750 Austria, and this was interesting. Apparently it follows a deeply religious woman named Agnes who basically wants to unalive herself. I don't want to get this new channel demonetized. And the filmmakers heard an episode of This American Life about how there was a loophole for religious folks back then where you couldn't end your own life and still get to heaven. But if you murdered someone and were then executed, as long as you repented before your execution, little loophole. Knock, knock, knock. Who's at that gate? It's the murderer. They're okay. Let them in. They repented. So that's, I guess, what this movie is about. I think that's a little interesting. And, I mean, 1750 Austria. Unlife. Rafael Gonzalez, Unlife Hacks. That's right. In case you didn't know about it. I know someone should make a TikTok about this. Be like, you can't get into heaven by unaliving yourself, but did you know there is a loophole? Don't make that TikTok. You'll probably get banned. And this is, it also set its Shudder release date. Thank you, Ben Bellevue, whose message I didn't see because on this new channel, he's not marked as a moderator. Can I do that from here? I can't do that from my OBS, I'm sorry. So, Ben Bellevue, as always, thank you for putting together this list. We wouldn't be able to have these live streams without him. He also made the thumbnail. Took that off my hands, too. Now I don't have to do a little picture of myself. Being like, I was like, oh, they're all the same. Every morning I'm just like, And then, so instead of having me in the thumbnail, we're going to have the whatever we're talking about in the thumbnail. I feel like that makes more sense. Thanks, Ben. We appreciate Ben. Brand manager Ben. Steven Spielberg is going to make a UFO movie with David Koepp writing, who wrote Jurassic Park. So that's kind of exciting. Y'all know I love Jurassic Park. And hopefully this will be a sci-fi horror. I don't know. Does it say horror anywhere? I know this is on Bloody Disgusting, but does it say horror anywhere? Because Spielberg made Close Encounters and E.T., which are nowhere near horror. So, did we just lie? Did we lie again to these fine folk? Ben says it doesn't, but I have hope. I put Spielberg sci-fi horror in the... You know, I narrowly avoided cancellation when I said... What did I say last time in the last live stream I did? The release date for FNAF 2? We didn't have the release date, we had the release month. And now, first live stream on the new channel, I'm lying and I'm saying sci-fi horror. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't, I'm so sorry. I can't stop lying. I get off on lying to my fans. I want them to believe untruths. And it makes me feel good. And I'm sorry for that. It's sick. But now you know. I'm sorry. It's pathological. Speaking of Jurassic Park, David Koepp is writing that new one. So he wrote the first one, and now he's writing that new one. And we already know that Scarlett Johansson was cast, and now Jonathan Bailey, is in talks to star. Okay, not cast yet. It's being directed by Gareth Edwards, and it's still set to come out in a little bit over a year. And all we know is that it is not continuing any of the previous stories or casts. That's all we know. I want to put a bet on this release date. I don't know what to bet, because I don't think it's going to come out on July 2nd, 2025. What can I bet? Just a stupid little thing. If it comes out on July 2nd, 2025, I don't know. I'll eat a pearl onion. I won't eat a whole ass onion, because I feel like that's no good. But like a little pearl onion, I'll eat a whole pearl onion, all right? Someone write it down somewhere. Hold me to it. If this comes out on July 2nd, 2025. So we got over a year to see if it happens. Well, I'll eat a little pearl onion. Someone said shave your beard. Sure, I'll shave my beard too. Because I don't think it's going to fucking happen. So I'll shave my beard and eat an onion at the same time. A pearl onion. Again, not a big ass onion. Alright? There's no fucking way this thing's coming out then. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's getting a 4K Blu-ray Steel Book. Dropping on May 14th, which is too late for my purposes, but so hopefully there's not any really cool new special features. It doesn't say anything about them in this article from GameSpot, but we'll have to look into that, because wear Buckeye attire? No, I won't do that, Rooted. I will not put that on the line. But yes, if you love this movie, like you should, because it's great, you can buy it on 4K May 14th. I hate this browser and how this comes up every time. Can I tell this not to? I probably have to go into settings for that. How annoying. Y'all hear about this? That Russell Crowe is doing another exorcism movie, but it has nothing to do with the Pope's Exorcist. And right now it's just called The Exorcism. And it was formerly known as the Georgetown Project. So does it also take place in Georgetown, where he plays an actor, a troubled actor? What's going on with Exorcist movies, man? I do love the idea, though. The Exorcism follows Anthony Miller, played by Crowe, A troubled actor who begins to unravel while shooting a supernatural horror film. I would fucking love it if he was shooting The Pope's Exorcist. That'd be so great. His daughter's played by Ryan Simpkins. They were in Fear Street. I think the middle Fear Street. Playing Alice, the counselor. I don't know. This Kevin Williamson, did he write this? Or did he, like, produce this? He produced this. Kevin Williamson, the writer of Scream. Screams 1, 2, 4, and 7. Yeah. What? I guess this movie... Was this made? Is this done and made? And they just picked it up? Or is it being made? Acquired North American rights from Miramax to the horror film. It's made. It's done. There's slate. Oh, yeah. I think this was made like a couple of years ago, actually. And it will be out on June 7th. Theatrically. Another Russell Crowe. I mean, the Pope's Exorcist did pretty well. It did better than I expected. It made like, what, 77 million? That's not bad. That's not bad for the Pope's Exorcist in this economy. And then Lakeith Stanfield is going to star in and produce the video game adaptation El Paso Everywhere. Is this game any good? Anyone play it? I looked it up. It looked like it was an 8 to 10 hour play. It's like a third-person shooter. It's a neo-noir vampire game. Any good? Anyone play it? Ben says it's very good. Because I'm looking for a game that I can play on this new channel and just stream. Sonny Tapman asked me how I like the coffee table. Have you guys seen the coffee table? Don't. I'm gonna say don't watch it, unless you want to ruin your day. Also, I don't want to be spoilery. If you're sensitive to anything, look up. It'll ruin your fucking day. It'll ruin your fucking day, man. I don't know how I feel about it. It may have been too much for me, but it's not a horror movie. I saw some horror people talking about the coffee table. It's not a horror movie at all. It is a dark comedy. It's a pitch black comedy. It's not a horror movie.
This is your reminder to thank the friend who gets McDonald's breakfast for the group.
Why is Brian Cox talking to me?
Sleeps in.
Oh, hear that?
It's a McMuffin kind of morning. Now get 2 sausage McMuffin
Who the fuck?
for $6.
Who told Brian Cox he can talk to me? Where the fuck did that come from? Anyway. Alright, let's watch a trailer. Yeah, Chelsea saw horror people on Twitter talking about the coffee table. And so she was like, let's watch the coffee table. And we watched it. Thanks, hun, for that. Jesus fuck. Alright. Night Watch. We talked about this a little bit ago. This is like a sequel to a movie, yeah, like 30 years ago. But it's got the same cast and filmmaker. So let's see what's we got there. Don't watch the coffee table. Don't watch it. It'll ruin your day. Unless you want to have your day ruined. It's a dark comedy. I don't want to spoil anything. Don't watch it. Here's what I'll say. The most I'll say is that I would absolutely tell Zoran not to watch this movie under any conditions right now. Should Zoran watch the coffee table? That's what I'll say about it. Put it together. I won't call the coffee table bad. Cause like, well, there were parts that made us laugh, but like it's fucked up. And I don't know how I feel about it. I may have met my limit of things. I don't know. No flannels. Okay. All right. Let's watch the trailer for Night Watch. Demons Are Forever. Why does that sound like romantic? It's like, baby, I know that some demons can get exorcised or be laid to rest, but between us, demons are forever. jumping for a trailer. Oh, that went on longer than I thought.
Skal vi til at blive kærester? Hva?
Ej,
For vi kender ikke sammen, ikke?
din kender ikke sammen.
Alle rigtige mænd har ikke kendt ikke sammen. Hvad er det for noget natterbøj?
Dit gamle nattevagt på retsmedicinsk. Var der ikke noget med en psykopat og en nattevagt her for mange år siden?
Skalperede sine ofre, klippede dem bagefter. Fuck, sygt, crazy pervert shit.
Var det ikke en ven?
Fuck. Sick,
Det er som skød.
crazy pervert shit.
Hvor tror du, Werner er død?
Jeg vil møde ham.
So this is the daughter of the characters in the original film.
Kære far. Kære Werner. Fuck dig.
Nattevagt, ligesom sin far. Det er jo genialt. Så mangler vi bare en morder.
Hvem er du?
Werner?
Og så stiller han mig det spørgsmål. En hver buddhist vil elske at få. Har du nogensinde prøvet at blive slået ihjel?
Hun er blevet skalperet. Er det ikke Werners signatur?
Hvor er det derfra?
Wow, this is kind of Exorcist 3.
Copycat.
If it's like,
Er du crazy?
if that guy's been dead. I think this looks cool. Oh, he's gonna scalp you. I think that looks interesting. When does this come out? I hope Shudder would have the original. Because obviously I would want to watch the original. Shudder Night Watch. Not Demons Are Forever. I don't know. I'll have to see the... It is a sequel to a movie from like 30 years ago, apparently, which I've never heard of Night Watch, but I hadn't before this movie started to come out. Interesting. I think that looks pretty good. It's releasing May 17th. Thank you, Nimbus. Thank you, Nimbus. And then the other trailer we have today is Trap. I was going to do like trap music, but I don't really know the specifics of what makes trap music. I don't think I could replicate it. Anyway, Trap. Wow, 15 million views. So we got a mainstreamer on our hands because this is by M. Night Shyamalan. It's new Shyamalan joint. It is not The Watchers. The Watcher from his daughter, which will also be out this year. We got 2 Shyamalan movies coming out this year. The OG M. Night and his daughter, whose name I forget right now, both coming out with movies. This one is his. Trap. I've never seen this. I know nothing about this. So let's watch this trailer, and it'll be the one time I watch it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lady Raven.
Hurry, come on.
Wait! I gotta tie my shoe.
No dad jokes, this is serious. Come on.
I'm sorry. Lady Raven!
These seats slap, Dad. Thank you. This is
These
literally the
seats
best thing.
slap, Dad. That's relatable. That felt real. Sitting there with a pretzel on your lap. Been there. Oh, he's so tall. He's disappointing so many preteen girls
I gotta
behind
go to the
him.
bathroom. I can leave you here in the seat.
I'm good, Dad.
Josh Hartnett is so fucking tall, dude. Yo, is this about to turn into Tenet? That looked like the Tenet.
What's with all the police trucks outside? The cameras everywhere, Jamie. I'm not supposed to tell. Something happening? Don't rat me out. I won't. You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up? Well, the feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today, so they set up a trap for him.
But there's so many people there,
This
Feds.
whole concert, it's a trap.
Does Lady Raven know?
Watching all the exits, checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here.
I love how the merch guy knows all this. They're like, look, we want you to push these specific shirts, and also... Oh, he's the guy! He's the killer! It's a twist.
Dad. Dad. Dad.
I'm sorry, Riley. What was that?
How are you gonna hide as a killer? You're so tall, Josh.
Your daughter's never gonna forget this day.
You're kind of dope, right?
Cool. I'm into this. For sure. Salika. I don't know Salika. I hate being old. Anyone know Salika, who's playing Lady Raven and got her own like little title card? I'm assuming she also probably wrote the music that she performs. Oh wait, Salika Shyamalan. Is that what? Is that his daughter? Wait, is she also the filmmaker? Does he have another daughter? Oh, she's just mononym Salika. What? No. Wow. Okay. No, his other daughter is Ashana, and she's making the Watchers. And then he's got a daughter playing an art. That's okay. Sure, dude. Here's the thing. I'm never gonna dislike M. Night Shyamalan, man. Whatever. You can fucking rag on him however you want. This guy makes his own movies. Like, that's the thing. All his movies, I think, are independently funded by himself. I'm pretty sure that he, like, you know, they obviously get distribution by, they get distribution by other, by studios. But he just makes his own fucking movies. So whenever someone's like, who gave M. Night Shyamalan more money to make another movie? He did. Fuck you, he did. You don't like it? Go make your own fucking movie. That's what he's doing, man. So I'm never gonna rag on him. Because also, like, obviously Sixth Sense, amazing. Signs, great. Village, not bad. Happening, honestly, dude, Happening rips as long as you watch it with the right tone. The Happening is a fucking B movie. It is a big budget B movie and plays out as such. I would love to do a kill count on The Happening because everyone's like, that movie is awful. And it's kind of, I think it's like kind of the point. Like, you don't get Mark Wahlberg's performance in there. And I forgot that it's him and Zooey Deschanel, which is the most unlikely couple ever. I mean, okay, we can all shit on Last Airbender. That's fine. I never saw it, but I understand that it's bad. But Visit, great. Good, at least. Split, great. I didn't see Glass, but Old I really liked. Knock at the Cabin, not bad. It's fine. Dave Bautista. Yeah, the what? No, from Wahlberg. Yeah, when he's at the cabin of those people and those kids are like, yo, fucking let us in or whatever. The Happening is great B-movie fun. If you watch it expecting it to be like a cheesy, intentionally bad movie, it's good stuff. Also, the guy from Succession is in it. Not Brian Cox. Jeremy Strong? Is that his name? He just pops up as like a random, Knock at the Cabin is your favorite, Owen? For me, Knock at the Cabin felt like it was just kind of on railroad tracks, and then we just got to the end, and I was like, oh, that was it? Okay. But, yeah, so I'll always defend M. Night, and I think Trap looks fun. That's what I'll say. Great. Cool. All right. Well, that is it for the news as far as the horror world goes. Guy talking about hot dogs. You making anything to do with Abigail? I don't think we currently have plans to do anything with Abigail on Dead Meat, but Scream Dreams is going to have Radio Silence on it soon. So subscribe to Scream Dreams. I think, who do we got coming up this week? Let's look. Scream Dreams are the podcast I do with Barbara Crampton and Catherine Corcoran. We just had Brian Fuller last week, and I don't remember who's next. So we'll see tomorrow on Wednesday. New episodes every Wednesday for Scream Dreams. Check that out. You didn't even talk about The Visit. I did say Visit, great. Visit's got hot Gilfass. So for the podcast, Dead Meat Podcast is not out tomorrow. It's every other week. So we are not sure what we're going to do. We are kind of debating whether we want to do a lightning round episode where we just talk about a whole bunch of movies that we've watched recently, which would include Immaculate, First Omen, Late Night with the Devil. We watched Destroy All Neighbors. We watched, I don't know, what else did we watch? We've watched a lot of horror movies lately. Or we might just do an episode on Late Night with the Devil. We definitely want to do something that'll bring people to the new channel. And I feel like probably Late Night with the Devil would do it. That's very popular. So I know that Lightning Round would talk about a lot of popular films, but I don't know if the title Lightning Round Reviews would entice people, you know? I forget what else we've seen. We've seen a lot of other horror movies recently. Coffee Table. It's not a horror movie. Lightning Round, Coffee Table. I mean, if we did a Lightning Round, we would definitely mention it. Oh, Abigail. Obviously, we saw that. We saw the premiere of that. That was really great. Stop Motion. We watched that. That was awesome. Baghead, we have not watched yet. But yeah, First Omen, Immaculate. So I think we're going to do Late Night with the Devil, probably. Just because that's a very popular movie. That's streaming on Shudder currently. Just hit Shudder. Do it for the fans, not the views. Hell, I wish we could, Joseph. I wish we could do that. We don't have that luxury this year. Not after the last 2 years. Oh yeah, also, I always forget this. Horror movies that are out this week. Alien is getting a re-release in theaters on the 26th. Humane is coming out on the same day on Shudder with a theatrical limited. That's by Caitlin Cronenberg. So David Cronenberg's daughter. Wow, Cronenberg and Shyamalan have both had... Oh wait, no, Shyamalan hasn't had his son do a movie. I was thinking of Cronenberg, whose son has done movies and now his daughter is also doing movies. Vermine? It's probably a foreign title because it says Infested in parentheses. That's also coming out on Shudder. Cinderella's Revenge is coming out, and I'm going to see that movie actually tomorrow because it stars Natasha Henstridge, who we met at a convention, who is just the loveliest person. She's so kind. And it was made in part, I don't want to say produced because I don't want to put credits in his mouth, but someone who worked on Cinderella's Revenge is a man named Dave DeVries, formerly of Drunk Disney and Practical Folks fame. So I will be attending a screening that he invited us to. I don't think Chelsea can go because she has eye surgery that day, but Cinderella's Revenge, I'll be checking that out. See how that is. And Immaculate is on VOD. Yes, so that's the podcast. We're probably going to do Late Night with the Devil. Assuming so. And, oh, Ben, you said the Horror Awards movies of 2023 montage is out on Wednesday. Was that true? Was that a fact? So I guess that montage that opened the Horror Awards, it can be great. That montage that opened the Horror Awards, people have asked if they could have it with the movies subtitled at the bottom so they would know which clips were from what movies. We're going to put that out. And I don't think we ever did that for last week either, or last year's. So we should do that for both those. The Horror Awards 2023 and 2024. We will do the little montages that Mike made with the subtitled thing. So yeah, Ben, let's get those out. We can do those Wednesday and Thursday? I don't know. We'll put them out. Also, I know that some people have been asking about this Pool Stroke just did the supercuts for year year several. The supercuts for To the Numbers, Movie Begins, Golden Chainsaw, Dull Machete. We are making those. They should have been out on Sunday, but I was sick all weekend, so sorry. We'll put those out this week, starting this weekend. And also, we never did the year 6 Movie Begins supercut, so we'll make that too. We'll throw that out there on this new channel. We'll just throw some content at you, so you can eat it up. Yum, yum, yum. Dead Meat Presents. It'll be good. And, then we got The Exorcist 3 Kill Count coming out on Friday. Watch that movie if you haven't. It's real good. If you missed the live podcast for The Crow, people are saying it's a great episode, so make sure you see that. And, yes, speaking of Survivor, we will have Dead Meat. I think Horror Survivor will be the next podcast after the next one. Because we got to get that in there before the show ends. Before the, season ends of Survivor. Forgive me if we've been a little scrambled. Obviously, we had that 10-day trip where we were away from home and limited our ability to do work. And then I got sick after that because my body was like, hey, that sucks. Have that jupe suit ready for Nope. Oh, what do you think I shot yesterday? In fact, here, let me give you a little preview. Just because y'all are in here in this live stream, it'll be on the phone. So it won't be the highest quality, but you got this coming at you. Oh my god, that looks so fucking... Oh god, that looks so horrific. Molly's not in it, so don't expect Molly, but... God, that costume is horrific. I hate it. Also, Gordy wears jorts, and Amazon lost the jorts that I ordered. Amazon, I went to go dress that Chelsea monkey, and I was like, wait, there should be jorts here. But I can't see them. And I can, you know what, my mom's calling. I should answer this, so I'm going to talk to my mom. I gave you everything you want. I gave you everything you need to know. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Tune in for all the good stuff. All right, love you guys. Bye. Bye, Mom.